I want to draw back to the Peter Verghese report, which is really the gold standard in terms of economic trade and cooperation between the two nations. I was going through the statistics, and they're actually very, very modest indeed. Australia imports just over $300 million in terms of medicaments from India. Australia exports about 16 million, $16 million. He goes on to say that there is clear alignment between Indian policy priorities and Australian experience, but somehow that has not fructified into something larger and stronger. Do you feel this is the moment to make that happen?
Well, certainly India is and can be even a greater powerhouse of pharmaceutical production, whether it is drugs or vaccines. And it can actually become an important global supplier, including to Australia. But there are other areas in which we can look at collaboration as well, particularly in the area of science and research. Obviously, in basic science, there is a lot that could be done together, whether it is in terms of exploring what is happening in terms of this pathogenic microbes, viruses, and bacteria. Certainly, a lot can be done. But also in terms of clinical research, a lot more could be done. But let me turn to where I come from, which is a combination of both clinical medicine and public health. And that is where I believe Australia has done exceedingly well in the area of non-communicable diseases. The decline in cardiovascular mortalities and risk factors has been remarkable. Even in the advanced OECD countries, Australia and New Zealand have really set a new standard in that manner, in tackling tobacco, in tackling obesity, in tackling high blood pressure. There have been some outstanding diabetes researchers as well. So as India is now beginning to experience a much larger dimension of non-communicable diseases, there is a lot that we could do together in terms of research and exploring joint public health initiatives there. As I said, right from tobacco control to combating some of the unhealthy foods, there is also public policy where we could actually look at each other's experience and see what has worked and what has not worked. So there are plenty of opportunities for us to really join forces and work together.